But yeah, do you want to do the intro or?
No, I'm just kidding. Look at the camera. Stare at the camera.
I'm waiting.
I got a break. Okay. Do we really want to start the pan pod with us just like both staring at the camera? Yes. Well, probably, huh? I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
Unless you want me to do the intro.
No. Do you want to do the intro?
Hey there, Juggies. It's your old pal.
Hey, old Juggies, it's your old pal.
Hey, no, you know McJuggerNuggets? It's the one guy. That's funny. Shout out to McJuggerNuggets. He fell off, but
He sounds familiar. I mean,
he's a guy who was like a psycho dad, destroys my fucking gaming shit.
Oh yeah.
He was that guy. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching that, and that shit it's one of a kind. Do you know the story behind that or no?
No.
It's basically they started this thing where it's like psycho dad destroys Xbox, blah blah. Bro turned his whole life into like a series on YouTube in like what 2015, 2016. Started earlier before that, but 2016 was like the hot spot, and it was a series. No one could know. No one knew if it was real or fake, and you couldn't tell.
Did bro go to jail? I know that a lot of those people like go to jail for like child abuse.
Oh no, it's fake. No, it's not. It's not like. It's like the whole family's in on it. It was like all acted, and they had contracts and stuff. But as far as YouTube knew, it was all real. And then he finally ended the series. It was crazy. I don't know if you guys know McJuggerNuggets, you know what I'm talking about. It's a weird ass name, but it was low-key kind of fire. I was rewatching some of those videos recently. It's just like, bro was really tricking the world. I mean, most people didn't believe it.
Lies and deceit, man.
I know,
we're going through it.
A lot of them videos he made look hella real, and I'm like, I was thinking about it a couple of days ago. I'm just like, damn, ain't nobody gonna be able to recreate that, especially how today is with social media. Being able to fake like your entire life.
Dad destroys Oculus Quest. Like,
yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do these days? Like, Dad unplugs the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Like,
the story was pretty fire.
Boring.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, you know. If not, well, you missed out. It's nostalgia for me almost. I remember watching that shit when I was I was a kid. It was funny as hell. Yeah. Where are we? So are we actually do the intro now or no?
We should probably actually do the intro.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely keeping that in. That was a good, like, cold open, but, like, I did hear recently that, like, I mean, I know we're, like, on top, okay, on the podcast, but, like, I also heard that, like, if you want to get, like, nominated for an award for podcasting, you need an intro. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah. Like, you can't just cold open or, like, just do, like, a random start. You actually have to intro.
Where'd you get that stat from?
That's crazy. Yeah. We're not
source?
Fact-checking.
Trust me. Trust me, bro.
Trust, dude.
Yeah. Really got your sources down on lock,
I think, like, on the official podcast, they said that the Rooster Teeth podcast said it, so.
Jesus.
Now it's 3 podcasts in,
Yeah.
so.
I was actually watching some Joe Rogan this morning.
Oh, yeah?
I don't really watch any other podcasts other than that, if I'm being honest. I feel like that's kind of like the gold standard at this point.
Yeah.
Podcast.
No, Joe Rogan's pretty good.
But, yeah. I love when he talks about, like, the interesting shit like space and ancient civilizations.
He had Coffeezilla on the Coffeezilla.
I watched the clips. I want to watch the whole thing, though.
Yeah.
But I was kind of assuming he was going to upload all the clips, but he only uploaded, like, 3.
Yeah, it was like a 17-minute video out of, like, the 3-hour podcast. So.
Yeah, so I might watch it all, honestly, just because Coffeezilla been on his shit this past, like, year or two.
Yeah, dude.
Exposing everybody.
It's interesting in the thing. I don't fucking know anything about fucking crypto, so.
I know. I just like watching, like, dumbasses get exposed.
I'm good.
When it's just, like, blatant, you know?
You're next.
Exactly. If you
Nightmare.
Exactly. Nightmare. If you mess up, you mess up. That's one thing, right? But when you're blatantly just, like, ripping people and like, there's no, like, oh, I made a mistake here. Whoopsie. Oh, my God. It's just,
whoops.
Whoopsies, man. I just accidentally stole a couple million. It just don't work like that. It just don't. So it's funny seeing how those processes go down. But yeah, I need to watch that full podcast. That'd be pretty sick. Pretty sick. And, new thing coming out. Crypto. What's it called? A PanPod crypto.
PanPod token.
PanCoin.
PanCoin.
You can collect pans.
Yeah.
And Pan NFTs.
Pan NFTs, yeah. We're taking every screenshot from this podcast, putting it into a Python program that literally takes every frame, takes a picture, and we're putting it on the blockchain, guys. So
sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I already have $1 million in, and I'm going to sweep the rug from out under you guys. And Pancoon's gonna be worthless after I'm done with it. So.
I'm not supposed to tell him that. Anyways, next topic. Speaking of economic failures, have you heard about that game Suicide Squad?
No, actually.
Man, bro, there was leaks for it, and then like they finally released gameplay for it. There's like battle passes, cosmetics, the usual. It's basically Avengers Part 2 is what everyone's saying. The gameplay looks a little compelling, the story looks a little compelling, but it's like battle pass, cosmetics, mortgage your house for new skin kind of shit. And
fucking Ready Player One.
The reason I mentioned this, because I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before. It happened, and then dude, they literally went and got the game, and they pushed the game back a whole year. It's supposed to release like pretty soon. So I'm like, damn. And
they pushed it back to 2024?
Some shit like that.
Bro.
Which is delayed a whole year because they literally got bullied off the internet, which is wild. Because, I don't know the studios.
When you base your whole game around a battle pass, and you're a single-player game, I'm guessing a single-player game?
No, it's multiplayer, yeah.
Oh, it is multiplayer?
It's like a shoot-'em-up game, abilities. So basically Avengers. I will...
Basically Avengers?
Yes.
That wasn't bad.
I'm not going to be completely hater on it, though. It actually looked decent. It looked actually, like, good. Like, it'd be playable and fun. Like, you could genuinely buy it and enjoy it, but it ain't no damn, like, Elden Ring type of good, you know?
Yeah.
It's just people are pissed off about the cosmetics, battle pass bullshit.
I'm down with cosmetics sometimes, but when Overwatch is trying to get me to buy the Kiriko Tatsumaki, I think that's what her name is, skin from One Punch Man, and it's $20 damn. I almost did it the other day. Actually, I almost did it because Kiriko, you know, my girl Kiriko, you know what I mean? I go crazy, 20k damage a game.
She's
you know
really
what
good.
I'm saying? I'm going nuts on Kiriko. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was about to, get a cool skin, and I'm like, what am I doing? No job, $20 on an Overwatch skin?
Oh, you're telling me, man.
I'm better. So I didn't buy it.
Good. Yeah, I kind of, it's kind of a aware moment, but I'm aware. I'm done spending.
Ooh, he's done.
Spending money
after
on
the last podcast,
like battle passes and cosmetic type shit. Like I didn't really do it that much in the first place, but every once in a while, like, why not?
Granted, if it's a game I play, I'm not done with the battle pass. I buy the Overwatch battle pass every season. Do I play that much Overwatch anymore?
Yeah, that's my issue.
Not really.
It's that I didn't even know this was a term. I heard it recently. FOMO. You ever heard that term?
FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
I've heard of FOMO. Go ahead and dislike.
I know the term. I just forgot what it's called all the time, so I never said it. But fear of missing out. I hate that shit. It makes me mad. I buy the battle pass and I get 30, 40 levels in and forget about it, and I'm like, I just wasted money.
40 levels is decent. That's farther than I get usually on like the Overwatch battle pass.
Yeah, that's why I don't even bother anymore.
Because like all my buddies will be like past 100. I'm like, fool. Like we are literally in the same classes. Like, how do you have so much time to get done with the battle pass?
And then it's even worse when they have more levels after 100. I'm like, come on, man, give me a break, man. I got a life, man.
Yeah, after you get the final like legendary skin or whatever, you can keep going and get like nameplates.
Which those are, that's just ego shit pretty much to put on your profile, but I don't know.
The I have no life nameplate.
I think games are headed back in the right direction for the most part. But did you hear about the Dr. Disrespect game?
No. What are you talking about?
He's making a game. He's trying to make like a... I just saw something about this the other day. Or actually, I think it was like yesterday. Basically, he's trying to make a Tarkov game, right?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm down, actually.
But here's the catch.
No, is there a catch?
NFT token bullshit is going to be in it.
Oh.
But apparently he's going to do it different. I don't have much
Dude, how come does nobody learn?
Yeah, but here's what he's doing different. He's going to do shit like make in-game items. It's going to be worth real money. So basically, CSGO, except you can extract it. So he's saying, this is his words. He said, we find... well, actually not his words. I'm not going to quote it because I really don't know. But some shit about... Imagine you finding $100,000... gun fucking item in the game and
like in Tarkov you find a GPU.
Yeah. $100,000 real money and then the hype of trying to extract that on stream. Which he's right. That would be fucking sick. But what the fuck are they going to do about hackers? I watched a clip I think I probably watched like the whole video. It was like
that must be the most secure game ever if you really want to do it like that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. Xman Gold sent some shit about like, oh yeah, games like EA, all these huge companies can't stop cheaters. So how is Dr. Disrespect gonna stop them?
Dude, Xman's so based.
I mean, but I thought about it. I was
so
like,
right.
He's right though. Like,
yeah,
if these huge companies can't stop cheating, how the fuck is Dr. Disrespect gonna stop it?
Like, say you have 100K.
It's gonna be a money making game.
And then somebody loses the 100K and then complains. You're not giving them 100K. That's a significant amount of. It's not like losing $5 in a game to a hacker, and because they bought something on your account and then extracted it or whatever. That's real money. Like, that's, you're not getting a refund.
Yeah, not exaggerating. 100K. That was Dr. Disrespect's actual words. Like, imagine finding a game.
That's ridiculous.
Item in game worth 100K or some shit. Which obviously, not every item is going to be worth 100K. But even still, you find something's worth a couple $100.
Which is an extreme example because he's just trying to build hype for the game.
Yeah, but even a fraction of that is crazy for a video game. So I don't know, man. I'm curious to see. I don't know. I have no idea when it drops, if it's going to happen, when it happens. But
like, if we want to get into dystopian Ready Player One type gaming, where like it's literally that same concept where like you jump in the game and you literally make money. You literally
that's what people do, like these MMOs and shit, selling like gold and stuff. They have like these minor accounts and shit, and they're like, oh yeah, they're fucking accounts and like fucking Wakanda.
Bro, it's
farming
like
money.
It's like EVE Online. Like, literally, you're going to have to like grind the literal like, what is it? Like, you're gonna be like a little worm, and you're gonna be digging rocks for like 10 cents, and then Amazon's gonna have their own game where you literally just walk around this field and like, you know, you can die, and it's literally this huge MMORPG, and then like if you get enough money, you can go onto like your little in-game phone and you could order off Amazon and it shows up at your door. It's literally not even real anymore, and it's becoming real. Like, people are actually pitching this stuff.
What was that one shit called? The Amiibos, bro. Nintendo Amiibos and like the Skylander shit.
Yeah.
We never seen that shit again. And you know what? It was kind of fire. I don't know. I just thought about that just because of the whole.
You know, the funny thing is that today my mom actually did get an Amiibo.
No shot. Really?
My mom got 5 packs of.
They're kind of sick though.
My mom got 5 packs of Animal Crossing Amiibos, and they were pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a cool concept. I'm surprised more.
It is a cool concept, but nobody really like lays into it, really.
But no, these companies made hella money though. I feel like.
Dog, my mom paid $30 for 5 fucking booster packs.
Skyland, remember that Skylander shit was crazy back in the day. Kids were loving that shit. Skylander was great. I think Skylanders was like super sick. I was the kid. Around that time when that shit was popping. That was the time when I was watching Let's Plays on all the games I couldn't afford.
That's on God. That's on. Yeah, that's so true.
I never bought Skylanders, and I was like biggest Skylander fan ever. How is that possible?
Brother, I think we were all into Minecraft so hard because like everybody who was a console gamer in like, let's say 2009, when I was like, you know, like 5, right? Like, you were on YouTube in the early days, and you were watching Ant Venom, you were watching Sunday, you were watching Captain Sparkles, and all these dudes, Jerome ASF, Sky Does Minecraft.
Those guys are losers.
And
I'm just kidding.
And then basically, you were watching these guys have so much fun in Minecraft, but you couldn't play because you didn't have a computer. All I had was an Xbox 360, and when Xbox 360 actually dropped Minecraft 360 edition, I was playing that shit like crazy because I was down on the YouTube watching it for like a year or two before it finally dropped, and then I was into it for like still. I mean, yeah. I'm playing Minecraft still today. I mean,
it's Minecraft, man. That's a timeless game.
The buddies booted up the Minecraft server again, and I don't have life anymore.
To be fair, though, you said how you waited for it to come to 360. I was playing that shit on PC actually back in the day before.
I tried.
Because my brother had a computer. He's like what 6
years older. There was a Mac
in
my house, so I was trying to play it on Mac and I couldn't.
Me and my brother at this time, I don't know if this was our first PC. I don't want to say it is, but he had this fucking pretty huge computer, but it wasn't like amazing. It was like one of those pre-built. It was a touchscreen like. I don't even know. It wasn't a Mac. It was Windows, but it was like a pre-made Windows. It was sick. But we used to
Was it like the computer that like it was a monitor that was a computer?
Yes, pretty much. But and it was pretty slim. It wasn't like a box, but It was sick. It was like touchscreen. And a touchscreen computer, this is like, what, 2015, 2014? It was like, what the? Touchscreen computer? What the hell?
Holy shit.
So, but yeah, I think we got that as like a gift from like grandparents or something. And man, sharing that thing, holy, sharing that, we'd switch between that and then the consoles because I think that was like our PS3 era. And then I'd play like GameCube and PS2. So we'd always like switch. I'm like, yo, motherfucker, let me get some more computer time, man.
Hey, man, it's my turn, boy.
Yeah, so I think Minecraft was one of the first. I think Minecraft was probably the first game we both got.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And that's back when we like shared the Steam account and everything. So like, I know like I always tell my brothers like half of his hours on Gary's mod were my hours. He's got like 1,000 hours on there.
Do you remember the first game you played?
The first game I played.
Yeah.
Like ever?
Yeah.
Do you know yours? I need to think about it.
I need to think about it too, but I do remember. So when I started gaming, I was on like, so Xbox 360s weren't even slim yet. I had a fat, chunky, like that white plastic that kind of yellowed Xbox 360, and my dad had this Iron Man game on the Xbox 360. And we actually didn't have, like, I don't believe that you could save the game.
Oh, wow.
And so, or I didn't know how. And so, like, every time I would restart the Xbox, I would have to restart the game and play it over again. But that game was a banger. I'm not even going to lie. I don't even know what it is to this day.
I did have some banger Iron Man games on the PS2.
Yeah. It's probably, like, that kind of era, to be honest. I don't even remember like what it's called or anything.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same game, but I remember that shit. But I think the very first game, I think I've started out. I remember my brother having a PSP, but he never really let me play it, and it was more like harder games I didn't know how to play. And I'm talking about like really young, so I had to be like 5, 6 years old, bro, because we had all types of shit. I think it had to either be the GameCube or the Game Boy. I want to say the Game Boy, and it was either Pac-Man. It was probably Pac-Man, I think.
That's
on the game,
really good initial game.
On the Game Boy, either that or it was like some shit like Scooby-Doo on the GameCube.
Yeah.
And you know what? I still have pretty much all. I don't think I have the Game Boy anymore. And if I do, it probably doesn't work. But I have all my GameCube shit, and it still works. And you know what? I love those games. Like, I unironically could play them today and still have fun on probably half of them. Yeah, dude. Some of them are really good, man.
Do you know that? So, I know that you have an Android, right?
Yes.
So, like...
I'm broke.
On your Android, you could probably sideload emulators for Game Boy games to like play on your phone, and you could figure out how to do that. I know you can.
That would be sick if I had space on my phone, but I have no space.
All right. Yeah, but like,
how many gigs do you have on your phone? Do you know?
I think it's probably like 120 or something like that.
120?
Yeah, it's or I think it might be more than that, but it's a lot. It's pretty good.
Never mind. Next subject. Compared to my phone.
How much is it? How much is yours?
Next subject. Bro, mine is
10
like
gigabytes.
Mine's like more than that.
Yeah.
I think it's 30 something.
30 something. That's not a lot. That's not a lot, dude.
God damn.
That sucks.
God damn. Holy shit. I need a new phone. I'll probably get a new phone next year. So honestly, I need a new one for sure.
Yeah.
Cause I download all my music there and shit. So like, blows up my shit.
The thing about an iPhone is that
I don't know if I'll get an iPhone. I don't know. I might, but probably not.
So the EU actually like made legislation
to
make it so that the new iOS update. So iOS I think 17 is going to include app sideloading onto iPhones and any iOS device, because the EU is like you can't really have a monopoly on the App Store. Because like for some legal reason, so like now Apple is going to be rolling out ability for you to sideload apps onto your iPhone, and there's a whole like load of issues that come with that, like privacy and like what if a hacker can get into your device or like all this stuff. But it's like if you don't want to breach your privacy on your phone, don't sideload. But if you want games that like you couldn't get on the App Store for free, sideload games. If you want to emulate Game Boy games on your phone, sideload games. Like I am actually so hyped for like, you know, I might be doing a lot of traveling this year, and the fact that you can just be on your phone and play like say like Pokemon, like Yellow or like whatever, is kind of really cool. So like I don't know, it's a step in the right direction. For me personally, I feel like it's pretty cool.
Pokemon's overrated, hot take, but
that's true. It is one.
I don't know. I remember playing Pokemon.
I'm not down for it these days.
I played Pokemon in like the Game Boy days. I don't know. I just never felt it, bro. I was like,
I felt it on Pokemon Black and White on the DS.
Pokemon Go was a hell of a game.
I play Pokemon Go.
I saw one of my
every day.
I saw one of my classmates playing that the other day. It was pretty funny. I just like he was in class before it started. And he was just like, ugh.
Dog was spinning the fucking checkpoint.
I think that's funny.
The
but,
Pokestop.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get an iPhone or not. Though I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
I would say that like if I was to probably buy my own phone, I would probably get a Google Pixel.
Yeah, that's good. I'll probably stick with either that or Samsung just because they're typically cheaper.
And so the thing that was like, I think Best Buy had a deal a while ago where you could trade in like an old phone and get like $500 off a Google Pixel, like a brand new Google Pixel, and you could probably like just buy a phone off of like Facebook Marketplace and then like get a crazy deal off of a like
Facebook Marketplace
Google Pixel.
Risky.
Yeah, risky. Ooh, showing phones.
I don't know. Something in the future I'm definitely gonna do, but
definitely go for Pixel though. I feel like Google has what it takes, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And you could do a lot of things that you can't do on Apple. Like
it'd be nice if I kind of shelled out something for like a really nice phone too, because I want to like make like content. Not content. I almost said that's probably the right word. Like behind the scenes shit from the
with a good camera, yeah.
For the music and then music videos. It's kind of crazy, man, compared to like the kind of numbers I get. And because I'm just comparing myself to like people who are starting off. All that, no music videos, no nothing. I haven't even shown my face once on. Actually, I guess I have
on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I guess I have a photo. I have a photo of me with on one of the covers.
On Rocky Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You knew. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're from where we're at, it's not hard to know that. That was so random too. By the way, that was my freestyle video. It was just a random picture of me I took with my friends, and I didn't even I didn't even tell my friends I was gonna use that picture for like a album cover. I just was scrolling through pictures because I needed I don't know why I said album, but just a song cover, and I was just like, I'm gonna use this one.
There's something really like redeeming about taking a picture that somebody uses for like a cover for like a song or like an album.
Hey, maybe you could take one.
I actually have taken a picture that has made it onto a solo. Yeah. So our buddy Tanner, I know he listens. What's up, buddy? So like I took a picture. We were in front of Me and Ed's.
Yeah, I seen that song.
I'll put the album cover, and I'll probably link his song in the description, but because it's pretty good, you should go listen. But I took that picture, and it's goofy, man, but it's pretty good because like we're in my buddy's Toyota Tacoma, and we're out front of Me and Ed's, and Me and Ed's is not done with our order, and we like, and the funny thing about it is that it was like 10 minutes before Me and Ed's closed, and we pulled up. It was like, I think they closed at like 9 on that particular day, I think. And we pulled up probably like 8:50 or something like that, just like 10 minutes before it closed. And we were just like fucking around waiting, and I was like, this is a goofy ass thing going on right here. So I was like, I think I was in the front seat. And I turn around and take a picture of the back seat with the flash on, and Tanner's like putting his head through the back of the Toyota Tacoma, and it's a banger. Yeah. So, shout out. But yeah, dude, there was something really redeeming about.
Yeah, we need more music in the 559, man.
That's true.
I need more competition.
I need more competition.
Nah, but yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and those people, the people who took that picture for my song career, I don't think they even said anything. They're like people. I mean, they weren't like close friends.
Yeah.
But I mean, they kind of were. I've known them. I don't know. They just didn't say anything. I mean, you know me. I post my shit everywhere, so I know they've seen it. But like, maybe they didn't care. I don't know. But I use that shit. Why not?
Probably thought it was a little neat.
Yeah, I saw some. I think it was one of my better covers, but it was also like, I don't know. Cover is a hard thing to do, especially, I don't know, I'm not a guy, I don't take many pictures of myself. Not very often. So it's kind of hard to find shit like that for me. That at least I think will look good for covers because I like to. That was a freestyle though, so I was like, fuck it,
throw it up there.
Yeah, but something I want to talk about. I mentioned it before the podcast. Creed, this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, Creed.
Most of y'all probably saw it. It was pretty fucking huge, bro. It outsold Ant-Man, bro, which is kind of wild.
Bro, Ant-Man.
First,
we can get into that.
I know, but that's I didn't watch it. I heard most shit about it, but first week. Outsold Ant-Man, probably not entirely, but first week or maybe the first day, whatever it was.
Because probably Creed actually had some substance.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and stuff these days, I'm just not interested.
It definitely did, but it's just like Marvel. It's just crazy because Marvel's huge, and then like Creed is like, don't get me wrong, it's huge too. But it was Michael B. Jordan's.
It's something new though.
He directed it all himself, so it was like he directed the movie while starring in the movie, and then that shit outsold a Marvel movie. Like that's kind of not dropping bars. That was kind of sick. I don't know. I love the movie. This guy right here, loser, said he never watched the Creed movies.
Never ever. I've never seen Creed.
Definitely
now that Xman's talking to me about it, I really want to watch it. So coming up, I probably will.
If you need the website, I'm gonna get the website. I definitely do. You probably won't be able to find Creed 3 on there, but
Creed
first
1
two,
and Creed 2, yeah.
If I were to rank them, the third one is probably the worst one.
Oh,
but that doesn't mean it's bad.
But it was still good.
Yeah, it's like saying
It was the lowest tier.
It's like saying fucking, I don't know. You know how it goes, bro.
Yeah.
It's like saying Mr. Morale was Kendrick Lamar's worst album. Doesn't mean it was fucking bad. That album was still amazing in my eyes. I loved it.
Yeah.
It's just the other ones were better.
Right.
But I don't know. It kind of divvies, it changes a lot. But I'd probably say the second one's the best. Maybe. I don't know. The first one's pretty good too. But yeah, I feel like watching them, you kind of like if you watch Creed 3 and then you don't watch the first two, you will get it, but it's not going to be as impactful. So if you want to watch,
I'm just going to jump in on Creed 3.
Like, yeah, I know, but a lot of people were going into theaters watching Creed 3 and not watching the first two, so it didn't mean as much. You watch the first two, is like sick. I think it's also a lot better for athletes. If you're an athlete, you'll love this movie. You don't even have to like boxing like that. If you're just an athlete, you'll love this movie.
Is it a motivation movie? Like you're gonna want to go out and like
definitely
lift 300 pounds?
Definitely, but it doesn't feel forced. You know how some movies and music are and YouTube videos, like motivational videos.
Yeah.
It feels so forced and fake, but it doesn't feel like that bad. I like it, and there's always like sick, fucking workout montages and shit. It's like the thing for Creed movies. I don't know. I love it. It's what got me into boxing way back in the day. Like I've always wanted to box. Never actually got in boxing, but I did train a little boxing.
Did you see anything from the UFC fight recent?
Which one?
It was.
I did hear about it. I didn't watch it though.
What was it, Jones versus?
Yeah, whoever the fuck. I'm not a big UFC guy.
So like,
but I did.
I'm not either. But I was at a gathering and it was on, and basically.
Didn't he knock him out first round? Whoever won.
I'm not even talking about the fight. I'm talking about they were filming a movie in the middle of the UFC fight.
I thought that was crazy. I
thought he was actually fighting.
That was
and then I saw like the replay, and they were like, it was like totally fake, but it was really cool.
It was Jake Gyllenhaal making a UFC movie. Apparently it's a remake of an older MMA movie.
It was so cool how they did it though. In the middle of the UFC event, they record.
That was gangsta.
It was, dude. It was really cool. Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's one of the best actors out there. For sure.
He was killing it. If you guys didn't see the clip, it's really cool. Jake Gyllenhaal was just beating ass in the middle of the UFC. Like, the actual UFC event he was filming for his movie, which is really, really cool. Which is cool.
And then I saw people on fucking Twitter that were like, dude, this is fake. What the fuck is it? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's fake.
No shit.
He's the champion, but it's literally the mid-match? Do you really believe that? Really?
It's literally recording it for a movie, and people were like, But that's what I also love about Creed, is that if you watch, like, I don't know, maybe it's a bad
example
comparison.
Yeah.
But if you like Creed, if you know boxing real life, like you see those people in the movies, you know. And I feel like the UFC thing is kind of similar. I like when they do that, when they collide the two worlds. It's not just like, oh, this is movie MMA, and this is real life MMA. They kind of collide the two as much as they can and make it feel real, you know.
Yeah, I feel it.
It's like the crazy. Like, I think I like they do in the Creed movies. They'll do like have you ever watched any of those the Showtime like documentaries before like fights, like big fights?
I don't think I have actually. I think I've watched like the Muhammad Ali stuff, like some stuff about
It's
him.
like that guy. It's like one of those guys, you see, and it's like the iconic like radio voices. Like, today we have the two fighters, and it's like the documentary. They get the same guys who do it in real life to do it in the movies, so it's like sick as hell.
That's actually pretty cool.
And then the same like ring announcers and even refs.
I like that.
The refs they have in real life, like the iconic refs they have in the real movies. I like when movies do that type of shit. It's like, it's sick.
It's not just a fake universe; it's kind of real.
Yeah.
They tie it all in. I like that.
And
cool.
I think we should bring it back to the Marvel thing.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
I'll give my take about Marvel first. I think the problem is not so much as that the music, I almost said music. The movies are bad, and the concepts are bad. The concepts are amazing, and I think I love the idea of, because I watched, I read a lot of the comic books back in the day, and the things that they're doing are good, but they're just rushing it, bro. They're rushing it way too fast.
Bro, I think they're like, it feels like they're like 4 movies a year.
Way more than that, honestly. I feel like, right, I think it's more than 4. Like, if I feel like they take their time a little more. Like, I think this Ant-Man movie sets up like some shit for the next Avengers, which I'm curious to see how that goes down, because even Endgame. I know everyone loved Endgame, and everyone's like, "Oh, bring it back to Endgame days," but Endgame was not perfect. I don't know if people are nostalgia Andes, but Endgame was not perfect. There
Infinity War and Endgame.
Infinity War was damn near perfect. But
were
Endgame,
literally they were so good, and I feel like it was kind of a climax in the MCU. Yeah. So I haven't really been interested since.
You also got to think that's also before the pandemic. So when the pandemic happened, nothing was coming out movie wise. So people are like, "Oh my god," nostalgia people. So. I don't know, man. I even think Endgame was just like, it was good. It was like really good, but it could have been way better. I feel like there's a lot of I feel like wasted things, and I also think they brought in some characters too early. Like, what was the point of bringing in Captain Marvel like right before Endgame? She was barely even established. It was
Captain Marvel was one of the shittiest movies that Marvel has ever produced.
I think that's when it started to go downhill, when they brought Captain Marvel in.
Yeah, well, they could have made her a lot better than the movie was. It was just kind of shit because like it was so detached from like anything that we knew at all.
She needed more time to develop as a character. And
they didn't develop her at all. They made her into like this kind of relatable like lady that is like living in like wherever, like middle America and like all this shit, and she has huge powers and she exploded this alien ship, and it's like, wow, cool. Who are you again? Yeah. What is Captain Marvel's name? Yeah, I don't know.
That's the issue.
I know Iron Man's name, Tony Stark. I know Steve Rogers.
They bring in some rando that's stronger than everyone's favorite character.
Like, tell me, what is Captain Marvel's name?
Like her real name?
Yeah, what is her name?
I don't fucking know.
Dog, you could name like literally 10 Marvel characters, like main characters.
Captain Marvel villains. The only thing I can think of is squirrels, but they're technically not even her villains, so she doesn't have any.
Squirrels.
The squirrels, isn't that really called? Yeah, the squirrels. Yeah,
they're those called squirrels.
Scrolls. I think.
I thought you were saying squirrels. I'm like, no. Yeah, the biggest.
Scrolls. I think that's how you say it. It's like the people who like shapeshift, take.
Yeah.
Scrolls. I think that's how you say it.
I know what you're talking about now.
But I'm pretty sure even that is technically like an Avengers enemy. So she doesn't have like, because you think Iron Man has like the Mandarin, and Spider-Man has Green Goblin and stuff. She doesn't have anything like, I don't know. She's a good character, I feel like. But in the movies, they just rushed her. They're like, you know what? Let's just throw her in right before Endgame and just have her fucking.
And then say that we have this really badass woman character, but let's not make her badass at all. And
and it's bad enough that, I don't know if you've seen this shit. The actor is kind of just a.
Hey.
She's I don't want to get into. She's kind of a dumbass, but a lot of people don't like her already, so that doesn't help. So then you come into this movie, and then do you remember those parts throughout like Endgame and Infinity War where she's like, "Oh yeah, there's more problems in the universe other than just on Earth. I can't help you. Sorry."
Damn, really?
Kind of just says fuck you and lets them deal with Thanos, and then finally comes when shit gets real hard. So
basically, she's useless. She's a literally useless character in the
MCU. It's their cop out of managing screen time, basically. So I don't know. They
just had to bring out a movie, so they were like, "Oh, we have this character, and Stanley's dead, so he can't oversee it. So now let's ruin it."
I don't think Stanley had that much power as you'd think he would.
Didn't he like write the whole comics? Didn't he like?
Yeah, but when it came up to like the decisions of the movies, Stanley didn't have to say. I don't think so. I'm pretty positive. I think he was there for the cameos and stuff. and he maybe
Can't
had
shit on the goat.
he
I miss that fool.
He definitely had some input. I'm not gonna say he didn't, but I don't think he had as much. It wasn't like he was writing the movies or anything. I think he was just kind of like around, you know.
Yeah.
But and then I think even like the new Spider-Man, Spider-Man, what's it called? It wasn't Far From Home. No Way Home, I think. Yeah.
No Way Home.
It was good, but again, I felt like it was rushed and it needed more time to develop the characters, man.
It's not too late to spoil. The ending of No Way Home, or the most latest Spider-Man.
It was
movie,
good, but it was just like.
It was good, but then at the end, they totally erased it all. They're like, okay, so we had this huge like arc that we developed. Let's just delete everyone's memory now. Really?
Yeah.
That was 50 First Dates.
I mean, you technically erased.
Are you kidding me?
You technically erased all character development for Spider-Man.
They did. They erased all character development for Spider-Man. Nobody even knows who Spider-Man is anymore. And it's going to be interesting to see where they take that, though, because he's going to be, once again, the unanimous neighborhood Spider-Man. But
I think
he's got no bitches. Now he has no bitches.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they could recover that. Apparently, a fourth movie's coming out for sure.
They can recover the bitches.
It's confirmed, but I don't know if you've seen it. I haven't watched Ant-Man, so I can't say. But the same guy who's playing the villain in Creed, right? The enemy boxer or whatever the fuck. He's playing the villain in Ant-Man. That's the same guy. Kang the Conqueror, which Kang the Conqueror in the comics is a badass. I just Bluetooth speaker. But Kang the Conqueror is a badass in the comics. And when I saw in the trailers, he looked like the best part of the Ant-Man movies. And then I think Avengers Kang Dynasty. So I guess he'll be returning. I need to watch the movies to really understand. But I like him as an actor. I
would have to catch up if it's something more worth watching. But for right now,
he's a great actor.
I'm kind of like done with fucking Avengers.
Apparently there was some. I don't know if this is true or people are just chatting shit. But apparently there was some shit about I don't know what the word is. FX, is that the right word? FX, like designers, the people who do the effects for the movies were being rushed.
Special effects.
Yeah, special effects. People were being rushed for the Marvel movies for like Ant-Man.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
And that's the one thing you can't rush about a Marvel movie. It's literally the whole plot of the movie is the literal special effects.
That's yeah.
So if you're gonna rush the computer generation of the movie and that's your crutch,
kind of is.
You're screwed.
Yeah, so it was like one of those things like how we hear about video games. Oh, we gotta hit the deadline. We can't miss the deadline. We gotta get this out now. Deadline. But yeah, anything to add on Marvel?
No.
Yeah, I still love Marvel, and most of the movies are good. Even the movies that we say are bad, they're just mid usually. Then they don't really have bad movies. I'd say Captain Marvel. I mean, that's debatable. But other than that, I feel like they don't really have bad movies.
They killed my favorite character. They killed him. Man? They killed him.
Iron Man?
Yes.
He doesn't. I mean, dude, you can't do movies forever, bro. He's in them. He had to go eventually, and I feel like
it was literally his career. Iron Man is literally his career.
I disagree. You don't watch enough movies.
No, I've seen him in other movies. I know he's Sherlock Holmes.
Take that back
I
before
know
you
he's
get
all
canceled.
this shit. But I know that Marvel
he's in a lot
made
of
him.
Okay, this guy. Absolute hater. Let's keep it real. No, Johnny Depp's in. Obviously, he's not.
Johnny Depp?
Not Johnny Depp. Fuck. I'm thinking Pirates. Not Johnny Depp. Robert Downey Jr. No, I started thinking. I almost called him fucking Captain America. So many names.
You're just like out of it right now.
I think Captain America's ending was kind of. It could have been better. But Iron Man's ending, I think, was like perfect for his character. I feel like
it was, but I'm salty. I'm not saying it wasn't a bad ending. I'm not saying I love you.
He had to go.
Did he say I love you 3,000?
3,000.
I love you 3,000.
See, Xman was always here.
Xman 3000 was literally the one who killed Iron Man. I literally cannot believe that you fucking killed.
Yeah, I sued them. So I sued them for that. So they had to kill him off.
True. He already had the trademark.
Real story.
Real and true.
He had to go eventually, so the way they did it was as good as they could have done it, really.
He had the most honorable and epic death in the MCU, but that doesn't mean I don't miss him, and that whoever in the writer's room decided, oh, Iron Man's gonna die in this one, can eat shit.
Well, it's not just It's not just the writers though. He wanted out too. He didn't want to do Marvel movies.
I know, and it's the same thing with the new Indiana Jones coming out. It's the last Indiana Jones by Harrison Ford. But the thing is,
he needs to hang it up.
That fool is 80 years old.
He needs to hang it up, bro.
I can understand that, but Robert Downey Jr. is like
he barely got away returning to Han Solo. So why is he?
Brother died.
Yeah,
brother came back and then died.
Don't even get me started with Star Wars. They're in a way worse spot than Marvel. So
new Mandalorian's coming out though. I
don't care. I'm sorry.
You don't care?
I just don't care.
Mandalorian's so good.
I think I was talking to some. I think it was like Hunters. And I was talking about this the other day. I don't care. So here's the timeline, right? Episode 1, fucking Darth Maul. Episode 6, End of the Empire. Fire. Why does everything new in Star Wars have to take place? New Hope. Like in between,
New Hope, in between New Hope and
everything.
The Empire Strikes Back.
So all we're doing is prequels about shit that, in the grand scheme of Star Wars, means absolutely nothing. So it just feels like useless series that, in the grand scheme of Star Wars, don't actually go anywhere.
So like the prequels, the prequels start with Darth Maul. Right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end of the prequels, you get the Clone Wars, and then
Revenge of the Sith after that.
Yeah, but like in between then in the Clone Wars, you have the Clone Wars TV show, which is literally infinite content between those two movies.
Yes, but I'm saying like it doesn't. The shit that happens in there doesn't really mean anything.
It does though. I think it's canon.
I know. I'm not even that. It's just the fact that there's nothing like. I just want them seeing to advance. You know. I don't want.
You want something new.
I don't want to be stuck.
So you don't want the prequel. You don't want Rogue One where you see how they got to New Hope.
Yeah, I don't want to be 2040.
You don't want to see the Mandalorian where it's like kind of. The Mandalorian might actually be after everything.
Yeah, I don't want to be in 2040 and then it's Clone Wars season 30, Rogue 5. It's like no advance.
Yeah, we don't want to see Han Solo's backstory. We're gonna see freaking We're gonna see Jabba the Hutt's backstory soon in like a Disney Plus original. Then we're gonna see how like Boba Fett was born. We're literally gonna we're gonna go back and see all these because they literally don't have any fresh content.
Then we're gonna start following like individual clones.
Yeah,
Clone 1.
This battalion, then the next battalion. Blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, which is kind of like where we went through with Bad Batch. Is like it's another clone battalion.
I don't give a shit about that.
Seeing their story.
Like,
we don't care about the clones.
And then it's also like, okay, the one time they did try to advance the series, the new trilogy with Disney, and it was a disaster. Garbage.
Oh, yeah. And they totally didn't they uncanonize that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they uncanonized that.
I want to say redo it and make it better.
No, that's basically what they said. They're like, these movies were taken so negatively that we're just going to scrap it and start over.
I honestly, if they did that, it'd be annoying. But
I think that's old news.
I feel like that's... I would love that. If they just redid it and made an actual great story and, like, scrapped it, fuck the whole Palpatine bullshit and make a new... Because Kylo Ren had potential to be, like, the next...
Kylo Ren literally had a muffin top, bro. You could see his fat coming through that belt. You know what I mean? Like, that's not badass, bro. We could see his chub, bro.
But he had the chance to be, like, a great follow-up to Darth Vader.
And it was just plastic.
He had a unique sword, a different mask, and the whole I forgot what the fuck it was called, the Knights of Ren.
I'm not gonna lie,
shit was kind of cool.
I kind of I like what the actor of Kylo Ren has done in like other things, but I believe he wasn't the guy.
I don't know. I think maybe not the actor, but I feel like why do we see him more without his mask than with his mask on?
It's stupid.
I don't care.
We did not see Darth Vader with his mask off until the very end when he was literally a singed sausage.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we didn't see Kylo Ren's face at all, maybe he would have been a better villain. And
also the other thing I want to see, I've always wanted to see. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO game. That shit is fucking fire. The story. And who plays MMO for story? No one. But it was one.
What?
It was like
That's the reason you play it.
No.
No?
You play, like World of Warcraft. Oh, you grind.
People are into the story of World of Warcraft. People are into the story of Wizard 101.
I'm saying the average motherfucker is not gonna care. But the difference is that, like Star Wars: The Old Republic, you have to make like in-game story decisions, different endings type shit. And this is like a 2010 game, like, and plus it's Star Wars. It's already established pretty much. So it's like, I feel like I would love to see them do some like Star Wars: The Old Republic movies, which takes place like.
I would be down for that. Like a Disney Plus, like original like series kind of thing.
I want movies.
You want movies?
If you know about the story about the Knights or the fucking Old Republic bullshit, you will know there's like there's so much content that they could put in. Like there's like enough, as much content as there is from episode 1 to episode 6. There's just as much, if not more, in the Old Republic era, which is.
I've never even made an account on the Old Republic.
I think it has like its books and shit too. But if you look up videos about it,
play it someday.
If you look up like the lore videos and shit, it's really like the lore goes deep. They have enough content there to make like 2 more trilogies, and I feel like that would be perfect. That takes place like I don't know. I want to say 10,000, but I think 10,000 is too small. 10,000 years before like episode 1, but I'm pretty sure it might be more. Yeah, the characters like that's like when the Sith was like abundance, and there was like a shit ton of Sith. It was like all out war and stuff.
Yeah, which is cool actually.
That's what I want to see them do. And if you see a lot of the Sith people there are like cooler than like Darth Vader. Would you be like, what? Ain't nobody beat Darth Vader?
Well, Darth Vader is kind of like a mid villain.
You know
what I mean? Because like he doesn't have much development to him, and you kind of have to know the backstory of Anakin to really get to like where he is today.
True.
Even then, we still don't really have how he turned into Darth Vader. You know what I mean? We do have like kind of his how he was raised and how he was switching to a Sith, but then we just go from him being like a young boy to straight being like an old ass head that's like already.
I semi agree with that. I semi agree with that just a little bit.
You know what I mean? Because like there is a jump, right?
There is, but I feel like they do a lot, especially if you watch like the Clone Wars bullshit. I didn't really watch all of it, but I watched like 2
episodes and then I stopped watching. To be honest, so I don't really know anything about it.
They need to do some shit on the Old Republic, like what is his name, Darth Malgus or whatever the fuck. Imagine they did some shit on Palpatine's master. He was fucking.
Oh, that would be cool. That
Darth
would be really
Plagueis. Cool. What's that one guy? Darth like Nihilus or some shit.
I don't even know.
Bro literally eats planets.
What?
Some shit like that. Like
eats
planets. Like
Is he like a ginormous like?
No, he's just like he's like a Sith guy. I think that's his name, Nihilus.
Does he like go like this and then he compresses you into a particle and then eats you?
No, he pretty much eats your like force energy, some bullshit like that.
Oh,
like
he
drains you pretty much, but he needs that to like live. And there's all kinds of shit.
There's a lot to be had.
That's
not just a random clone battalion.
There's so much in the Old Republic they could use for new movies. It's fucking crazy. And if you guys played the MMO, you especially know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. I don't know. Do you have more to say about fucking Star Wars? Jesus.
If anybody at Disney is listening, and if you are fucking
hire us. That's what I want to say.
Hire us. I'll be an Imagineer at your fun park. Stop making Disney Plus originals about clone troopers. Make them about Sith Lords.
True.
Thank you.
Preferably Old Republic, but
the Old Republic.
That's just me.
Yes.
I'm telling you, search up a couple YouTube videos, and like, man, I used to eat that shit up when I was a kid, bro. I was watching the lore, like, holy shit, I'm nerding out and shit.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I feel like from the surface, you wouldn't think. I mean, I'm like, I don't know. Do I look like a nerd to you? Like, I don't know. Look at these fly ass Jordans.
You're on a podcast called the Pan Pod, and we're talking about the Old Republic. Look at my Jordans.
Yeah, but I'm a rapper and
my Jordans.
I'm a rapper and I play basketball.
Where's the heat?
Ooh, you gonna let me have those or what?
Dude, I honestly barely wear them. I need to start wearing them more.
Do you need to clean them, bitches?
I don't even know how I clean suede.
Dude, just get. Oh, you can't clean that.
Yeah.
That's how my. My Adidas ones I wore. You can't. It's like almost the same.
I don't think you can clean suede.
You can see how it's like dirty right here.
Yeah.
You can clean that though.
Oh yeah.
Wipes easy. You can. But you
Magic eraser.
You could probably still clean most of this off, but I just get normal wipes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I keep this shit.
Well,
clean.
if you look at my Air Forces, I actually recently cleaned those.
No, too far in there. But yeah.
The Air Forces? Right there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your blue Jordans.
Oh no, I don't wear those anymore. They're literally Velcro.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to see them.
They're Velcro Jordans. They're so bad.
Bro, I could probably hoop in these, bro. Buy them off you $5.
$5.
That's a steal.
That is a steal.
What size are
Considering
these?
that they're like 11.
Their ass. I just buy them off you, bro. For
considering they're Velcro and they aren't even laced.
I do need hoop shoes. Velcro is for like hoopers. I feel like.
Is it really?
Because some people don't like to worry about laces. Yeah. Or you just don't like to tie your shoes. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
No.
I just haven't worn the Blue Jays in a while.
See how these ones? These ones are kind of sick, bro.
Yeah, those are nice, but
they
I
have
like the
like
laces,
blue.
bro. I like the laces.
Look at the white. There's white on this side, right?
Yeah.
And there's just like
It's just black right there.
black, but it's
That's-
also white on the other side. It's like it's basically mismatch on each shoe.
Yeah.
So where it's red on one side, it's red on the other. I like that.
That's how I like my Air Forces. My Air Forces have smiley faces on the outside. So
Yeah.
like,
Dude, I love unique shoes, bro, man. Oh
unique
yeah.
shoes, guys.
If you ever need some W Riz, just get yourself some nice shoes and you'll get it, bro.
But like, it's got to be unique shoes.
Yeah, people notice the shoes.
Don't wear the black and white fucking dunks, dude.
I
You're
feel
literally basic.
It's
Stop
good to
wearing the
have.
dunks.
It's good to have basic shoes though that match with outfits. I think that's.
But you can get some dunks that match with outfits that aren't the black and white dunks that everybody's got.
I like to have different pairs of shoes for like every day. Like I don't coordinate like okay, this day I'm wearing this and that. But
I don't know if I'm a dunks guy. I don't have dunks, and I probably won't buy dunks.
Yeah, I'd have to see pictures. There's different,
Yeah.
It really depends. Then it depends on your wearing.
I was thinking about getting like plaid Jordans, like or dunks, or not dunks, but like Air Force Ones.
Plaid is not like
They have like plaid on the side. It's actually kind of fresh.
Isn't that like the flannel shirts?
Yeah, it's like it's cool.
If it's not all, I think I know what you're talking about. If it's not all plaid, then
It's not all plaid.
It might work.
It's like the sides. Like it's like where yours are white. It would be plaid instead.
It depends
and
how
it's
much, but that could look good.
Yeah, it could look good, but the thing is, it's kind of like a little too Christmassy. Like the ones that they have on like StockX and stuff. It's like if they came out with like one that was kind of more like a khaki, and then they had like a brown or like a green, like plaid on it, then it would look really good, and I would like really be interested. But I don't even think we're gonna get any of that. So
I just bought a new shirt yesterday, which is craziest way I bought it. I bought it on fucking Instagram.
yeah,
I saw an Instagram ad, and I was just like, you know what?
Instagram ads kind of hit sometimes.
I want a new shirt. I never bought shit because now I have a credit card. You know, turning 18 and all. I never
credit card.
Well, not a credit card, debit card.
Okay.
You gotta know there's a difference.
I have a credit card.
I don't have one yet.
Don't get one.
Well, you need to build credit, so I'm gonna
You
have
need to build credit, but you should probably have an income before you get a credit card.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Because like there's a lot of people that I used to work with that they are in like serious shit because like they got a credit card when they were 18. They didn't know what it did. They were like, oh, free money. So they bought stuff on their credit card and they never paid it off.
Come on.
And so now they can't even live anywhere.
Come on, though. That's just dumb, though.
It is dumb.
That's like really dumb.
I'm saying you just can't be making mistakes like that. You can't be buying like
I get your
CS:GO
point,
cases on that shit.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Hey man, all it takes is one good spin.
One good spin. I'm gonna use my whole credit card limit on this CS:GO game.
I only have a debit, but yeah, I bought like a Kobe and Jordan shirt, and dude, kind of work. I feel like if it comes in the mail and it looks like ass, I kind of asked for it. But at the same time, I saw good reviews, and then I looked at YouTube videos, looked fine. So I was like, you know, let me try it. Let me just give it a shot.
Yeah, it might be cool.
If it's ass, I won't do it again. But I wanted more. I have a lot of Logic shirts, and then I have like some JID stuff, but I don't have a lot of basketball shirts, you know.
I get a lot of cool ads for like workout clothes on Instagram, which I've thought about buying, by the way, and I might because like
I have a lot of workout. I'm
workout
talking more
clothes, like the drip. I really don't have that much of, so I might.
You don't really need to be drippy when you're working out.
Yeah, you do.
Not always. It depends what you mean by that, because I like just like this. Say if this was made out of different material, or just this was.
That was good though.
This would be a good workout shirt.
That's a good shirt.
I want to work on this shirt because it's not really made to work out. It's kind of a nice shirt, but if it just looked like this, then I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm a strong believer in look good, lift good. You know what I mean? Because if you feel like shit and you think you look like shit, you're looking at yourself in the mirror the whole workout. You're like, oh, I'm not.
I never work out in front of mirrors.
I'm not worthy. You know.
I get that though.
But you know what I mean? Like, if you want to look good and live good, then you're gonna feel good, and then your mental health's gonna be good, and then you're gonna be like, man, the gym is worth it because I look good, I feel good.
I feel the same way about school.
Yeah.
It's like people are like, why are you coming so dripped out to school? I'll be wearing my fucking watch.
And then they got their pajamas on.
Yeah, and then I have some nice ass Jordans on and shit. And they're like, bro, especially when we're working now I do music for school. I gotta be in that. When I go to school, I'm not Xavier, man. I'm Xman.
You're dialed in, bro.
I'm dialed in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, granted, like for where I'm going, I'm not like trying to like build a reputation or anything. Going to like physics, okay, and I'm like. So granted, I probably should be going to school in my pajamas because I like live at school, and like we've talked about this a lot, but like even recently, yesterday,
oh no,
I spent 5 hours doing 8 problems for physics, which was fun, and that's kind of usually how it goes these days. But you know, it happens that way sometimes, and
it's like life. For me at this point now, it's not even just about walking around, doing the work, getting out. At this point, I'm literally like I'm a walking brand now.
He's a walking brand.
I'm pretty much am, because now it's like I have to sell myself locally. So.
And basically, what's coming up is you don't even got to sell yourself locally walking around. You're just gonna be, you know, big man, big fish.
Hopefully, that's the plan. I think I told I was talking with one of the music homies at the school. Said 5 years time, I want to be like the biggest in the city. No, hopefully.
Who said that? A guy to you, or you to a guy?
I said that to the guy. I was like, that's my goal, to be the biggest in my city. Cause you'd be surprised. I've said this many times before. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people doing music around here, but a lot of motherfuckers just don't got it like that. So
they don't care. I mean, like, you know, you can like tell when somebody has passion for something and when they don't. Really. So like, I mean, people say they want to be a rapper, or like you could even tie this into like YouTubers too. You could say you want to be a rapper. But if you don't go out and do it and learn and improve, you're never gonna be great. Yeah. And the same thing goes for like YouTube and stuff. It's like your dream could be being a YouTuber, right? And I could say that I don't know if my dream has been to be a YouTuber or anything, like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of been something I really enjoy. But you could say that you really want to do something and you have this dream, but if you don't work towards it and you don't improve and you don't get better, you're never going to be that YouTuber, dude. Yeah,
if all you do is dream, I mean, it's just going to stay a dream.
If all you do is dream, it's just going to stay a dream.
And I got to catch myself because, dude, I'm like, bro, I looked up this term. I have to write it down. I forgot what it's called. It's not a fucking like disease or a condition.
It's like a state of mind.
Nah, sort of. It's like a thing called something daydreaming. Like, it's where you literally daydream all the time. It's almost like you're addicted to daydreaming, and it's like you have this I don't want to call it like a diagnosis, because then it sounds like I'm fucking, I don't know.
It's called a diagnosis.
It's not on the same level like anxiety or depression, obviously, but it's a thing where like you literally, when you daydream,
it's a condition.
You daydream like specific things. Like you almost like make a story in your head.
It's like obsession.
It's not like, oh, I wish I had this money. You're literally daydreaming exactly what it would look like. That I do that a lot. Like when I daydream about like music coming out, and I'm like, this is exactly
mind on the money and the money on my mind.
Exactly, but like very specific. You want to hear a crazy story?
Yeah.
Which I think I've only told one person, and it sounds fucking crazy.
On the Pan Pod.
So you know the L.J. Williams Theater, right?
Yeah, I know.
That's like the theater for our. Well, it wasn't. I went to the high school for 2 years, but for Redwood, which you went there all 4 years, right? So I graduated early, February 25th. That was also the same day as my championship game for basketball. Crazy ending to high school. We won, thank fuck. Otherwise, I probably would have ended my life. But dude, I was thinking, I think somewhere between, because there was a few months until June, which we actually walked on stage for graduation, which was going to be at the L.J. Williams Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And, bro, I've always had this, like, dream. Not even just a dream, because when I say dream, it's not only, dreaming when I'm sleeping. It's also, just when you're thinking in class and shit. I always had this thing, what if I gave the speech at the end of, imagine giving a speech to my school.
So you basically prophesized it.
I literally manifested that shit into existence. And I swear to God, I had a dream about me giving a speech, but it's not like, just me giving a speech. It was always specifically at the L.J. Williams Theater, because that's
Was it deja vu, like it already happened?
Yeah, but it's the opposite of deja vu, because it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
So I was literally thinking about me giving a speech At LJ Williams Theater.
But it felt familiar.
No, it didn't really feel familiar. I was just like, yo, man, that'd be crazy. Because it's always like, let's say right now I think, oh, I'm going to drop an album. Wait, one day I get a number one album. That would be sick. I'm like, okay, what if I did a speech for my high school or some cool shit like that? That would be sick. And I had an actual dream about it. And then a week later, man, I get that call from the chick at the school. She's like, yo, we want you to do a speech for the graduation. Cool, and I'm like, holy shit. I was thinking about this.
It's happening.
Like, when I tell you, like, it was vivid, bro. Like, when I was having that dream, I was just, like, thinking about the type of shit I'd say. And the dream was always the LJ Williams Theater because it was the only, like, big theater I know.
Yeah.
It's only, like, real place I've really seen with, like, a podium type shit. So it's crazy that it was the exact place and it all just kind of fell together. And
so
it was
you're
just
saying that like kind of daydream like type of psychosis like actually like manifested itself into something.
Yeah. So it's like when I drop songs, I kind of just like, or when like I had my championship game, you know, I kind of dream about it almost in a way, and then I kind of think about how it's gonna go down, and most of the times it goes down pretty close. So it's kind of just, I don't know. I think a lot. A very active mind. I don't know if any of that makes sense.
I think, and I think again.
Exactly. But yeah, man. I'm just like, bruh, sky's the limit, man. As long as you believe it, man, just keep going. Morality with Xman.
As long as you believe in it and you like and subscribe to the PanPod.
Exactly.
Then you could achieve anything in life, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. I feel like so far, though, there hasn't been anything that I've said in my life that hasn't come true. And if it hasn't, then it's on the path of getting, coming true.
Life is what you make it, man.
Yeah, it's just a lot of work.
Every single day. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but, if it's not a lot of work, what's living for then, huh?
Yeah, man. Think about all the people who are like, I want to be a YouTuber, and now they're working at
McDonald's.
Yeah, which is nothing wrong with that, but
nothing wrong with you working at McDonald's. I feel it. I've done the grind.
I just feel like, I mean, we talked about this, the people back in the school days who are like, give me shout outs.
Yo, can I get a shout out? Yeah, you're not going to get a single sub.
Like, I want to be a streamer, and then they stream an hour a month.
I've lost subscribers over the year.
Yeah.
This year. This year, I've lost 3 subscribers.
Have you seen the rate that I was getting subs when I first started dropping songs? And now it's like, oh, shit, man. Subscribe, damn it.
God damn it, subscribe.
Man, it's rough in these streets, man.
Follow the links down in the
and
description
people will
below.
write me like a paragraph in my DMs and be like, yo, that song was great. Bro, like the song then. Like, it's like people forget, like, and a lot of people might be like, oh, copium. They're just telling you that. But you can actually tell, I for the most part, I know when people are genuine when it comes to, like, telling me. Because then you'll be like, that's a good song.
Thanks, dude.
You can tell when people say it's shit, like that song. Don't say the title. But the song,
I won't.
I showed this man the next song I'm going to drop. And I played it in my other friend's car. I shouted to Hunter, and it sounded like shit. And I could tell by his reaction that he was kind of feeling it at first, but then when the beat switch came, he was like, I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It sounds like shit. Although that was like in the earlier stage of the song. Yeah. And I played in this man's car, and he's got banging speakers. That shit sounded way better, and I improved it more. But I'm just saying, like, so you could tell when people are genuine when it comes to stuff like that. So, but motherfuckers just straight up forget to like songs or like videos sometimes. I'm like, bro, that's important. I'm trying to hit the algorithm.
It is important. I'm trying to hit the algorithm.
It's tough, man.
Like, I should be doing shorts, and I'm 2 weeks in not doing any shorts, so.
Yeah, I need that subscriber count. The goal is 1,000 subs by the end of the year. That's looking hard. Hey, maybe we can get to 500.
It's only March, dude.
True. But yeah, you never know what happened. I wasn't planning on ads getting blocked for my first song of the year, though.
Boo.
That was kind of lame.
Yeah, I guess just make it so that, I mean, this new song coming up is not going to be anything graphic or like on the surface, on the title and thumbnail. It's not going to be anything graphic.
Yeah,
so.
But I would never sacrifice the art to appease
the algorithm.
I don't think that's the right word.
Let's
just say to please the YouTube.
Appease.
I would never sacrifice the art because usually when I have my sites on a cover or something, I'm like, when you know it's it, you're like, okay, it's set in stone. That is the one.
Do not cater to the YouTube gods.
Yeah.
We smite them.
Fuck you, I'm just kidding. I love YouTube. YouTube is great.
They're not listening anymore.
Yeah, you never
Fuck
know.
you, YouTube.
Hey, we get big in a couple years, then they'll listen. That's what I'm saying. You say, oh, we're not big now, but it matters.
Brother, the new YouTube CEO is literally pushing NFTs onto the platform.
Oh,
he can
yeah.
eat a dick. He literally removed dislikes.
The Susan chick got fired, or
Yeah,
she stepped down, or whatever happened.
Step down.
That's wild. Unexpected. I don't know shit about the whole thing, so not much to say about it. But
fuck that new guy though.
Really?
Yeah.
Unless you boost our channels, then.
Filled with bad ideas, that guy.
Put us on the front page, recommend us, then we'll love you. Real and true.
Real and true.
But yeah, I mean, I think we're good. What do you think?
Yep.
A lot of nerd talk this episode.
I liked it. I think this is one of the more heated episodes with nerd convo. So
yeah, it was
really good.
A little bit of hater energy, but it's all love at the end of the day.
Hater energy.
To the outside eye, that people who don't know us, it may come off as hater energy, but really, we love Star Wars. We love Marvel. We just want to see them be the best.
We just gotta talk about it, man.
Because I'm passionate about that shit. That's my life right there. That's comic books, video games, movies. I mean, I love that shit. I just want it to be the best it can,
Gotta love it.
But yeah, check out. I'm gonna probably. I have no idea when, but I'm gonna drop a song in the next 2 months. So make sure y'all check out my shit. Support the other episodes.
Go check out those links down below. Appreciate you guys for watching the Pan Pod today. We'll be back next week for another episode of the Pan Pod. But until then, we will see you all later. Bye.